The D'Amelio family just did their first sit-down interview all together, talking about their quick rise to fame, online hate, and of course the trending WAP dance. And we have all the details. I'm Jana Rosenberg.
I'm Gabi Conti, and this is your 24/7 celebrity news. Charli D'Amelio is the most followed person on TikTok with 8.4 million followers and growing, and she even now has her own drink at Dunkin' Donuts called the Charli. While we are still waiting for that D'Amelio family reality show, we did just get an unfiltered look at this TikTok famous family who just launched their own YouTube channel called the D'Amelio Family. They kicked off this channel with a sit-down interview with NBC's Gabi Schwartz. Schwartz first asked how Charli rose to TikTok fame, and Charli explained that a little over a year ago, Charli's friends would ask her to do TikTok dances with them since she was a dancer and she could learn the dances really quickly and teach them to her friends. So she made her own account, started posting videos, and she started to blow up. The moment that really made her famous was when she posted a video with Move With Joy, and that's what really got attention. She posted this video on the way to dance camp, and the notifications kept coming in. Charli said when she first started getting attention on TikTok, she was, quote, nervous, as she said, quote, I didn't know what I did or why it was happening, but okay. She said it was stressful at first, but she was relieved to discover that everyone was being really positive.
But yeah, I mean, I remember when I first heard about Charli D'Amelio, I looked her up and I was like, she's adorable. She's an incredible dancer. And she has like a really fun energy, and it's cool when you can see that pop through a screen. Like,
yes.
We don't even know these people.
Yeah.
So I think that's when you know like true star power, you know, when everything about them just comes to the screen and you feel like you know them. And I think Addison Rae kind of has that same thing going for her.
She does.
And even the Kardashians to a certain extent. I know some people feel like they're kind of like dumb and whatever, but I love watching the show because I feel like I know them and I'm there with them.
Well,
you know?
they do the whole family bond really well, which
Right.
I feel like the D'Amelios are doing, and they're showing that to their audience, that it's like you relate to them because you have a mom and you have sisters,
Right.
you know, and that's how you are with your family. So I feel like the
100%.
D'Amelios is doing that also.
So her parents say they didn't realize Charli's rise to fame until a little girl recognized her when they were at a restaurant far from home, and they couldn't believe what was happening. Dixie said that when Charli started to blow up, she was embarrassed at first because at the time, TikTok was considered to be cringy. Dixie went on to say, I got annoyed because it was all my family was talking about, and then I was like, you know what, I'll just do it myself. Dixie also admitted that unlike her sister, she cannot dance, and it takes her multiple days to figure out the dances, as she joked. Being one of those top creators on the app, I still cannot do the main thing people do on the app. It's totally fine. I feel like there are other people that are hilarious on the app that are not the best dancers, you know, so it's totally cool.
Also, this is such a Dixie comment. I could totally see her like making fun of Charli when she first got on the app, and I could totally see her like doing it just to be like, well, I'll do it despite you or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I think it's so awesome how Dixie is unapologetically herself all the time. She's so cool.
I really love her. I want to meet these girls. I cannot believe we've not met the D'Amelio sisters. Like, what is up?
Well, Dixie and Charli's parents did talk about not wanting their daughters to be on TikTok all the time because of things like school and not focusing on other things that they should be focusing on, that teenagers should be focusing on. They also touched on cyber bullies. As Charli said, it's hard to stay silent when she gets attacked. As she said, how do you not defend yourself when people are trying to break you down? Yeah, people are saying positive things. People are hyping you up. People are complimenting you. But that's not what your eye goes to. It's when people say what's wrong about you. And sometimes it's the things that you just can't fix. You can get a million positive comments, but those 5 really negative ones, they hurt.
It's so true. I mean, it happens to us too. Like, it sucks seeing the comments that are not nice. Like, it's what you think about for the rest of the day. It's like, you know, I totally get it. And then it does, I will say, it does make the nice ones so much. You take those to heart so much more. You're like, oh my gosh. But I cannot imagine being on this level and getting, I mean, I really can't. It's just crazy.
It's crazy and it's really not cool. And I guess with Charli, she gets critiqued on her body a lot, which for her is just like so, it's triggering for her because, you know, she was a dancer. So as a dancer, your body is what you're compared to, what you're talked about from a very young age. And she said that she always wanted to be a ballerina, but was told she was too muscular to be a ballerina. So when I guess a TikToker would be like, oh, she's like, you know, has those muscles or like whatever, like Charli really does take that to heart. And because it's not something she can change. She can't change her body. She wants to be who she is, and she should be who she is because she's beautiful and talented.
Charli also talked about what the pressure is like being a public figure. As she said, you always have to worry that something from when you were 10 is going to get taken out of context, or something you regret every single day of your life is put on the internet and you have to relive it. They don't care what you have to say. They don't care if you apologize. And they don't care if you're truly sorry. They just want to make you feel bad. Heidi D'Amelio says if her daughters ever get called out for a mistake online, she just supports them because the last thing they need is their parents down their back about it. Heidi also talked about the WAP dance and the petition for Charli to do the dance. Heidi's a fan of Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, but she didn't want her 16-year-old daughter doing the dance for the song on the internet. But Charli did do the dance, she just didn't post it because Charli wanted to learn the choreography, and Heidi says her daughter did the dance very well, which I can fully imagine Charli absolutely slaying that choreography.
Okay, but am I imagining things? But didn't one day we were doing the news and it was like right when the walk dance came out, and didn't we for a second see Charli do it?
Doing the dance.
And then she maybe deleted it? Or am I making that up?
No, you're right. I think she may have done it, deleted it, although she just did like a very contemporary version of it where it's like slow. It's like, do the walk.
So maybe that's what it was.
Maybe that's it, and it was really beautiful and really great.
Because she has a huge dance background.
I
so
think like, look, the song is completely inappropriate, and I'm kind of like sad that it's like the #1 trending song right now because it just grosses me out, and I don't feel like this is what 13-year-olds should be like listening to and wanting to do dances to.
No, I just don't. Yeah, I think it's like, I mean, look, I think it's great that the song has the message of like not like slut shaming and like owning who you are and like owning your femininity. But I do agree. I feel like it's something that we should be talking about when we're maybe like older and not 13. What do you guys think about the D'Amelio family's new YouTube channel, and what were you the most surprised to learn about the D'Amelios? I'm Gabi Conti.
I'm Jana Rosenberg, and follow us here at Hollywire for your 24/7 celebrity news.